Hey man, so what movie are you reviewing today? Yeah, actually I'm gonna review the new Child's Play remake, you know the one with Mark Hamill? Oh, you mean that piece of shit that's gonna ruin one of the most beloved horror film franchises of all time? Is that the film you're talking about, Ryan? Huh? Is it that one? I think you need to calm down. You sound like every overly nostalgic asshole on the internet right now that thinks just because something came out in their childhood it's like fucking gold or something. So you need to slow your roll and chill the fuck out. We always go through this every single time I tell you that I'm gonna review a movie that you don't like. Well, how about this? Did you ever stop to think that maybe I am all the overly nostalgic assholes into one person? Maybe we all fuse together to make one big overly nostalgic asshole. Our childhoods are precious, Ryan. See, I couldn't even talk right there because that's how precious my childhood is. And they're gonna ruin it with this movie. They're gonna ruin it, man. You know what? I didn't want to go there, but I'm gonna go there. If your childhood is held together by a fucking movie about a killer fucking doll that is brought to life by fucking voodoo, then you need to go home, straight the fuck home, look in the mirror, and reevaluate your fucking life, because you're living wrong, brother. And also, maybe your childhood wasn't as good as you fucking thought it was. Drop the mic. Boom. Well, fuck you then. Yeah, I went there. It's me, Ron Sheeran! Are you my buddy? That's right, ghouls and gals. I'm reviewing the highly anticipated, well at least to me, Child's Play remake. And let's get it started. Oh yeah, and before I get it started, like all my new movie reviews, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, simple, and to the motherfucking point. Alright, now we can get it started. Child's Play stars Aubrey Plaza, Brian Tyree Henry, and Gabriel Bateman, and that's pretty much your initial cast right there. The film revolves around those three characters. Oh yeah, and also stars this guy who is an asshole in the movie. So yeah, Child's Play stars those people, and I have to say, I know this movie was getting a lot of haters and a lot of people that are like, that's not my Child's Play, they're gonna ruin my childhood, they're gonna ruin one of the greatest horror franchises of all time. And if you're one of those people, I just have one thing to say to you. Calm down! Calm the fuck down. Calm all the way fucking down. I'm gonna need you to take it down 10 notches, my boy, or goy. This movie was good. It was fun. It was the breath of fresh air that this stale cinematic franchise needed. I'm sorry to say that it's stale, but guys, come on. Ever since Seed of Chucky onward, the Child's Play franchise has been getting one big kick in the dick after another one. And this film it's a nice warm hug embrace. It reminds me of what they did with It, you know what I mean? They took what was already kind of a good premise and they elaborated on it and made it way better. And I have to say that I don't want to compare this movie to the original film because that original film, the first Child's Play, is I do consider it like a horror staple, one of the great horror films. And I have to say, I mean, in 20 years from now, people are gonna look back and be like, hey, that Child's Play remake was actually really fucking good, because it was really fucking good. It took all the stuff that didn't work in the original Child's Play movie, like voodoo. Let's face it, the voodoo aspect is kind of fucking stupid. And it gives a more believable premise that Chucky is this AI gone bad. And that to me, in this day and age, is more believable than some guy standing over a fucking dog going, I need you waiting, Bella, give me the power, I beg of you. It's more, I mean, that's kind of corny. It's corny. Come on, let's face it, that's corny. And this film, again, it makes Chucky into a bad AI, kind of like if Alexa went fucking crazy and started making all your household appliances go and try to fucking kill you. And I have to say, I mean, it pulls it off. It really does pull it off. This guy right here, who's I think a first-time director, does an amazing job with the Child's Play and Chucky character. He does really good stuff with it. I mean, he blends in some dark horror and some dark comedy with the horror, and it actually works. I mean, it doesn't do what Seed of Chucky did, where it's just a straight up stupid comedy. It has some actual funny moments, and then it mixed in with some pretty surprisingly good shots of gore. And I have to say, I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. This film reminded me of like a fucked up version of E.T. I mean, they even have Andy wearing a red hoodie, and Chucky even has this thing where like his finger glows and stuff. And it all works. It does everything that you kind of wanted to happen in the Child's Play franchise. You know, like from like mass murder to actual real gory kills. I'm not gonna lie to you, there's not a bunch of gory kills, but whenever homeboy right here kills somebody, it's a bloody mess, and it's cool to see. I mean, and I will say though that this isn't your wisecracking foul-mouthed Chucky. Although he does say some curse words, he's not gonna be like nice tits and stuff like that, because this movie is a little bit more serious than that. As serious as a movie about a killer toy can be. And again, it works. This movie, it did a really good job of taking a wacky premise and kind of making it more believable. And also Gabriel Bateman, who he's front and center in this movie, and this movie is putting a lot of pressure on him. He does a great job as being Andy. I know a lot of people were like, well, he's 12 years old and the original Andy was 6. Why would a 12-year-old kid want to play with a doll? That's how you sound. That's how you sound if you're being a hater. And they explain why he would want this doll, because this doll's fucking cool. It can do literally fucking everything. And at first he doesn't even want the damn thing. So there you go. I will admit though that the movie, it could be a lot more scary and a little bit more terrifying as opposed to like the original Child's Play, which is a little bit scarier than this film. But I have to say that this film stands tall next to the Child's Play, to the original Child's Play. It's not overshadowed by it, and I know this film had some big boots to fill, and for the most part, it fills those fucking good guy sneaker boots. And I had such a fun time with this movie, guys. I mean, everybody in this film did a good job. My main man, Chucky, aka Mark Hamill, brought a really good performance in it, and he actually was genuinely creepy. There was moments in this film where they like treat Chucky as if he's a real living thing, and that to me is just fucking creepy. Like if he's just part of your family, and that's creepy to me. And I know a lot of people are still gonna be fucking haters and be like, oh, this is not my Child's Play, I'm not gonna watch that. And if that's the way you feel, that's the way you feel. I mean, you're missing out on a really fun movie. As for the rest of you guys who were on the fence that you kind of liked it but weren't sure you are gonna like it, I suggest you go out and see it, guys. This is a well worth it watch. I'm not going to spoil anything about this film because I do want you ghouls and gals to go and watch this film. So I'm just going to cut it right there, and I'm going to give you my final score for Child's Play Remake. You know what? I was kind of teetering between a 7.5 and an 8, but I'm going to give this movie an 8 just because I was so surprised at it and I had so much fun with it, and I'm really looking forward to see if Orion goes any further with this Child's Play film, or if it's possible for them to go further with this Child's Play film, because Buddy, aka Chucky, he's a cool motherfucker, guys, and you should go check it out. I'm Ryan T, and I'll see you in the next one.